The independent variable in the function dictates the configuration of the derivative. Check the second example in parametric equations here in differential calculus. What are parametric equations? These are equations or functions which are written as a function of another variable. For instance, we have x as a function of t, and y also a function of t. The variable t is called parameter, and in parametric equations, the usual parameters used are t and theta. Let's have an example. Say x is equal to t, then y is equal to t squared. Let's use a table to find values of each variable. Take note that t is the independent variable, and both x and y are the dependent variables. Assuming t of -3, x turns out as -3, and y is 9. When t is -2, x is also -2, and y is 4. At t of -1, x is -1, and y is +1. At t of 0, x is 0, and so is y. Then when t is 1, x and y are also 1. At t of 2, x is 2, and y is 4. And if t is +3, x is 3, and y is 9. Connecting the dots in the Cartesian plane, we can identify the curve. How about taking the derivative of parametric equations? How do we come up with the first derivative, which is dy over dx, when the functions are in terms of t? There are two methods we can come up with the derivative. First is through derivatives. Having two functions, x and y, take the individual derivative of each function. Take note that since they are both functions of t, the derivatives turn out as dy upon dt and dx over dt. If we take the ratio of dy over dt with dx over dt, we can then eliminate dt, which then results to dy over dx. The other method is through differentials. Having the two functions for y and x, take their separate differentials. Dy is then equal to the prime of the equation with dt. Then dx is the prime of the function times dt. Next is to take the ratio of dy over dt, where the dt's at the end also cancel out, leaving dy over dx. For the second derivative, we continue differentiating what we just got as dy over dx. However, take note that when we differentiate dy over dx, it is with respect to dt, as the function is in terms of t. So what we end up is the second derivative of y all over dt dx. So in order to have d of x squared in the denominator, we multiply the reciprocal of dx over dt. This also eliminates dt from the equation, and having the second derivative of y with respect to x. We are to look for y prime and y double prime for the parametric equations where x is equal to 1 over t cubed and y is t cubed plus 3t. Determine the derivatives of both functions separately. Starting with x as 1 over t cubed, take its derivative with respect to t. Instead of using quotient rule, we can place the denominator on top and use power rule to find its derivative. Dx over dt becomes -3 times t raised to -3 minus 1, which makes -4. Then attach to this the derivative of t with respect to t by chain rule. Dt over dt makes 1, simplifying the derivative into negative 3 over t raised to 4. For the second function, y, as t cubed plus 3t. Take the derivative of each term separately. So dy over dt becomes 3t squared with dt over dt through chain rule. Then the second term is differentiated as 3 times dt over dt. Dt over dt is 1. So dy over dt becomes 3t squared plus 3. Take the ratio of the two derivatives, making dy upon dt all over dx upon dt. This then is 3t squared plus 3 all over negative 3 over t raised to 4. The dt's cancel out, providing dy over dx. Simplify the denominator from the right term, where t raised to 4 is brought to the numerator, making t raised to 4 times 3t squared plus 3 all over negative 3. The 3's cancel out, giving negative t raised to 4 times the binomial t squared plus 1. Let's distribute negative t raised to 4 into the terms in the binomial to keep a simple polynomial for the second differentiation later. Dy over dx then is negative t raised to 6 minus t raised to 4. Moving on to the second derivative, where we use dy over dx of negative t raised to 6 minus t raised to 4. The derivative is again with respect to t. So the second derivative of y with respect to t and x is then negative 6 times t raised to 5, then attach dt over dt from chain rule. The second term is then negative 4 times the derivative, which is t cubed. Then attach dt over dt. Dt all over dt is 1. So the function becomes negative 6t raised to 5 minus 4t cubed. This is the simplified d squared y over dt dx. To take out dt and fix dx, multiply the reciprocal of the x function. Continue by multiplying t raised to 4 upon negative 3 among the terms. The second derivative of y with respect to x then becomes negative 6t raised to 5, multiplied by t raised to 4 over negative 3. The second term is 4t cubed multiplied by the reciprocal, which makes 4t cubed times t raised to 4 over negative 3. Collect similar terms, ending up with the second derivative of y with respect to x as 6t raised to 9 over 3 plus 4t raised to 7 over 3. Factor out similarities from both terms. Those are 2/3 and t raised to 7, with the remaining terms of 3t squared plus 2.